What's up? I'm Chris. I'm the Longbox Punk, and I'm here to give you a brand new indie comic review. This one, I actually had the pleasure of speaking with the creator on the show right here on Longbox Punk on YouTube. Creator is CL Zeno. The book is none other than Drunk Mom. Drunk Mom issue number 2 is currently on Kickstarter as of the date of this recording, Saturday, August 9th. It has 29 days to go as long as you get in on the Kickstarter campaign before Sunday, September 7th. You'll be able to get a copy of not just the first one if you choose the catch-up tier, but also the second brand new issue of Drunk Mom. Now, you might be asking, what in the world is Drunk Mom about? Well, it's about Monica. Meet Monica. She is a single mom. She's sober. She's 4.5 years sober. And she decides that she is going to take a stand and fight crime in her hometown to protect her son. Now, of course, what good hero, what single mother is complete without their sidekick as they begin their new vigilante careers? And so Monica finds, well, she doesn't find, she works with and has an intern at her cubicle farm. And her intern Craig is like, "Are you a superhero? Do you need a sidekick? I'm your sidekick." And then he makes her a costume, totally runs with the whole idea. And there's just the relationship between the two of them is one of my favorite things about this book. Let's take a look see, shall we? We've got a note on the origin of Drunk Mom here. We've got the quick catch up. Now, again, CL Zeno does all of the things. There are a couple variant covers of issue 1. There's also 2 variants of issue 2. There are tiers on the Kickstarter where you can get all 3 of those variant covers for issue 2. You can do physical catch-up, digital catch-up. You can join Monica's militia as well. But we start off, I enjoy this story because it captures the subtle soul-sucking just awfulness of working in a cubicle farm so freaking well. There's humor sprinkled throughout. There are music references galore, which I freaking love, obviously. There's dad jokes told by a single mom. There's the awkwardness of trying to fit in with your coworkers. There's the awkwardness of her trying to date, which is entertaining. And then again, her relationship with Craig is just super fun because he wants to go all in on the let's be vigilantes and let's be superheroes. And she's like, I just want to protect my son. And she kind of accidentally stumbles into it. And all of it is unfolded here in this first issue. Here you see Monica sitting with her son and following, we get to see a little bit of their relationship. We get to see some of the psychology into Monica's perspective as the single mom trying to take care of her son and trying to figure out her whole role in life, which I think all of us can relate to at least a little bit. But just a lot of humor. I'm not going to go much past this one. I'll show you one other clip here, but here Monica just, kicks this dude in the head when he's trying to rob him. And her bro of a date with the Velcro wallet. See, little things like the Velcro wallet are just, and his name is Chad, and he's totally a Chad with his backwards hat and his tribal tats. Little things like that are what make Drunk Mom stand above other comedy comics that I've read, because it's not there's no doctoring of these hugely impactful jokes. It's the subtle things, that finding humor in the everyday moments. And so yeah, that's so then we get Monica struggling with what was she doing, and everybody calls her the Drunk Mom because she's tired the next morning after fighting vigilantes. And so what were you doing last night? Were you out drinking? Because it's known that she is a former and recovering alcoholic. But then Craig, man, he just jumps in and is like, yeah, let's do the thing. Let's be superheroes. And so I'll give this away because it's also in the preview image, but here is the costume that Craig makes for her, calling her She Knight, and it's got its own little sweet logo. which is just super fun too. And he of course already has his costume because he goes to the Renaissance Fair. It's a super fun book is what I'm trying to tell you. So go to Kickstarter, it's linked in the description below, and you can check out the campaign for Drunk Mom issues 1 and 2. As of the date of this, it is not yet funded, but it is pretty darn close. It's just let's see, I don't know what that math is. We're going to say it's like 65% funded. So it's well on its way with 29 days to go, plenty of time to get there, and you can help get it there. Go check out Drunk Mom 1 and 2 on Kickstarter. It's a superhero slice of life tale, and I think it's a lot of fun. And if you want to hear more about it, you can go back in the archives here on Longbox Punk and check out my talk with CL Zeno about Drunk Mom, about how it came to be, why it came to be, and why now. So all of those things are available. No reason that you shouldn't be supporting this comic specifically, but also indie comics in general. That's going to be it for this review. So go do what's good for you and read some indie comics because I am out of here.